are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see, I've been doing a little studying this morning, trying to learn these cards a little better. And I've been praying to figure out what Spirit wants me to look at today. Anyway, I also wanted to show you some new cards that I got. I got these, which are very cool Oracle cards. And I'm very excited about these. I slept with them under my pillow. All these cards were under my pillow last night. This is a Modern Love Tarot. And as you can see, it also incorporates same-sex into the interpretation. So I'm very excited about that. And also my Sacred Rebels that I love so much. So I don't know if we're going to use those or not, but I was glad to pull those out this morning. I'm just going to stick them right back over here. And I've also been led to this deck right here, Tarot of the Divine. And they're interesting as well. So we might use some of these this morning. Let's see what happens, okay, shall we? And I also wanted to let you guys know that Classy Hippie, you can find Classy Hippie on Facebook, Classy Hippie Aromatherapy, and her name is Melissa, and she makes candles. This one is marijuana scented, and it's called Carolina Kush. Carolina Kush. This is a dragon's blood, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It looks like it has pieces of dragon's blood and black tourmaline in it. And I use dragon's blood sage very often for protection. And then this one had a star and some other little things in it. And it was called, Spellbound. Somebody needs to open their solar plexus. And I'm using that one right now. I started burning it last night, and it is absolutely wonderful. It has my whole room smelling yummy, yummy, yummy. So check out Classy Hippie Aromatherapy on Facebook. She's on TikTok. She's on Instagram. And I'm also trying to get my TikTok subscriptions up. I'm on TikTok at Dreaming Dragonfly Tarot, I think, or Medium. So try to find me on TikTok and follow me there, if you will, please, because I can do some lives if I get enough subscribers on TikTok, and I can do like $5 card pulls or $10 mini reads, whatever you guys want to do. Okay, now let's see what Spirit has for us today. Spirit, how do you want to proceed this morning with this reading? I'm so excited. Things are moving along. I also saw a really good friend of mine named Brian Dozier. He's also a card reader, and I asked him at graduation how he would feel about coming by to play cards with me. And he said that he thought it was a good idea, and hopefully he will come by soon and we can play cards together and make a video together. He's the local and a reader here as well, and he's a very talented reader. And you can find him on Facebook. He has a website. I'll have to get the website for you to his organization, because he is an ordained minister, and I think he might be a Reiki master. I'm not sure what all of his qualifications are, but that's why I want him to come in, and I can introduce you to him, because we should support others in their endeavors. Also, Spiritual Sag here on YouTube, and JDS Tarot are excellent readers if you're interested in other readers. Their readings seem to resonate with me a lot, and even when they don't, they're very, very entertaining, and I just enjoy watching them. Both of them seem like excellent people. excellent readers. Blessed, blessed, blessed. And I pray that Spirit will continue to bless their endeavors as they work towards making their channels grow and thrive. And thank you to those who are following me and who are constantly telling me how much you appreciate the work that I'm doing. You have no idea how much that means to me. If I've told you that I'm going to do a private reading for you, I will indeed get that done. I have to write a letter for somebody today for college to try and help them get back into college. But when I get that letter finished, I am going to do your private reading and post it. Alright, so let's get started this morning. The energy looks good today. Everything's looking good, looking good, looking good. Spirit guides, angels, Archangel Michael, can you please come and help me with this reading, sweetheart? I really need your help. I feel so inadequate this morning. And I cannot do this without your help. So if you could please come and help me, I would greatly appreciate it. Can you give us a message of encouragement today for my collective, those who watch my videos now and in the future who resonate? And let us have what we need to get through the next 24 hours. Everybody be safe as you're doing your parties and your cookouts and your boating activities, but have a good time also. Alright, what virtue do we need today, Holy Spirit? Stewardship. For some reason, stewardship. Managing what we've been given for His glory. And then on the bottom of the deck, responsibility. Taking care of ourselves and what God has given us. So, being responsible with the things and with ourselves, taking care of what God has given us. Alrighty then. Somehow that factors into the message this morning. Now, let's go ahead before we even get started and let's pull one of these just to see what comes out. These are oracle cards with very different meanings, so I'm going to pull just one of these unless two comes out. Spirit, what do we need to hear out of this deck this morning? Can you give us a message that goes with the rest of the message? Thank you so very much. This card came out last time. Alright, this is called Liberty. You might have very long, or have had in the past, very long, black, wavy hair, curly hair. Somebody has to go to a wedding and they have to wear a blue bridesmaid's dress. Or maybe in the past you were a bridesmaid and you wore a blue bridesmaid's dress. There's a lot of blue and black standing out to me in this picture. This is Liberty. And I'm just going to quickly read you what that means. I'm hearing a very loud ringing in my ears. Choices, confidence, letting go, self-determination. This card shows a woman standing in profile. A bird cage hangs from her hair, and she is about to release her winged friend into the night. The stars and the moon are guiding the little bird's way. The woman has plucked a special star from the sky to help shepherd the bird's journey. This card stands for the freedom you have to choose your own way in life. Don't let others decide for you. You have the power to liberate yourself from both external and internal cages. Many of the obstacles we face are the ones we create ourselves. Once we realize we've created them, we have the power to reduce them. So this is about freeing ourselves from cages. See the cage, and she's got a star that she plucked from the sky to help this little bird that's caged on its journey. So maybe you have a child that you're having to release from home. And you have done all you can to prepare this child for its journey. And you're about to release that child. She looks like she's standing at the ocean shore. And she's definitely got some stars and a moon, some clouds. Maybe you're going to go out on the water today. Alrighty then. So that's what that is. Liberty. We have liberty. And a lot of times we do create our own self-made prisons, don't we? Our own cages that we have to get out of. Okay, so we'll see how to use that deck. That's one way of using it. Alright, now, Spirit, can I please get what's working in our lives from the Tarot? What's working in our lives? How are you working in our lives? The world keeps coming up. We're at the end of a cycle because we just had that full moon, remember? And that cycle is closing. Somebody's got a dog. There's something going on with somebody's cells. Cancer maybe, or an autoimmune disease. And I'm sending you a lot of love. Somebody might have a neck ache. They might have joint pain. So what's working right now is there's a cycle closing. What's not working? Maybe we're not ready to close that cycle and be liberated from it. Or maybe we are. Okay, what's not working? The Empress. The Empress is not working. So the female side of ourselves, that's the boss, the one that's the powerful feminine aspects of ourselves, is not working at the closing of this cycle. So how do we pull that together? The Magician. Alright, we have to manifest our way out of this. Somebody has 3 dogs. A lot of people have dogs. It looks like some of you might have a goat. Somebody's hands are very gifted. Very gifted. And then we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So we've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Aries. Why did I say Aries? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And Aries, Leo, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I don't know why I keep trying to say Aries. The Emperor must be going to come up. Alright. So right now we have something that's, it's time for, there's some era, some time period of your life. Something in your life is ending. Some chapter of your life is ending. And there's an Empress that may be struggling with this ending. And then there's a Magician. And then there's Patience. The Magician is about manifesting our desires. And this Magician is upright. And then somebody might bite their fingernails. Please don't bite your fingernails. I cannot stop looking at these gifted hands. Oh, look at that cute little kitty cat. Somebody has a kitty cat. Somebody has horses. Horses and goats. You might live on a farm. Because I see a duck here. There's a man in this Empress's heart. And she has a lot of gifted hands around her. Somebody has beautiful, beautiful blue eyes. There's an eagle. 2 eagles standing out to me very strongly here. It looks like somebody might have a headache and an earache. Somebody loves roses. Somebody's wearing gloves. You might work in the medical profession. Or you might work in the food industry and you're listening to this while you're wearing gloves. Somebody's at a stoplight in their car listening to this. Please be careful while you're driving. Somebody is sitting in a recliner and they have a toddler walking around or children playing around them. Somebody's pregnant. And they might be having a difficult pregnancy. And if you are, I'm sending you a lot of love also. Please take care of yourself. Okay, so now we know the energy. That's the overall, that's powerful, powerful energy that's going on in the collective. Now let's see how Spirit is working in our lives. I've been loving on these cards and charging them up. And I know there's some different meanings to some of them, so you know I gotta have my book out, of course. But let's see what comes out of these beautiful cards. They are absolutely gorgeous cards. Look at that. This is the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. This is the Devil card. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. And this is the Six of Wands. Isn't that cool? Anyway, let's get started. Spirit, can you show me how you're working in our lives today, in our home lives? And they're beautifully gold lined. Very shiny, red and gold color. Alright, they're already shuffled. Let's cut the deck. Alright. Can you show me how you're working in our home lives? Right out of the gate, we have the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. The Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, how are you working in our home lives, Spirit? The Magician and the Four of Cups. Let me see if she does reversals in this deck. Magician. The Magician signifies that both people in a relationship need to bring their energy and love to the table. Are you both putting in the necessary work to make your relationship the best it can be? If not, you could be left feeling regret and wishing you had to make more out of what you had. Put in your very best effort. So I guess it just depends on what's going on in your life. But for a general love reading, the Magician has come up in your reading as a reminder to you, your power, and you're in control of your life. If you want something, don't be afraid to take the initiative to go after it. Respectively and with consent, of course. You need to manifest what you want, but a word of wisdom, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Okay, so these are all read in the upright, it looks like. But it came out in reverse, which would indicate manipulation in this relationship. And then the Four of Cups. Let's see what she says that one means. And I'm not going to read them all. I'm just curious to get, I want to get a tone of her interpretations. Four of Cups. It's time to reflect on how things are developing in your relationship and whether you want to continue. This may be the first real challenge to your budding romance. So how you navigate this will be pivotal for your relationship's future, but know that it might mean reassessing the status quo. So there's a relationship, it looks like, that might be struggling. Or this could mean that you have manifested somebody that loves you. I think it's that you're struggling. I think you might have had a little bit of a disagreement. Nothing major, but something came up that you just... And honestly, to me, it looks like you were partying when this happened. It looks like you were partying, having some drinks. Everybody was having a good time, but something happened to piss you off. See? It looks like you got pissed off. And I think it might have been a manipulation. It looks like to me that somebody was talking to your man. It looks like to me that somebody was talking to your man. Balloons, champagne. You might have had some champagne. You might have been drinking wine. You may have an altar. See, it looks like to me that somebody pissed you off while you were partying. No, and you had a little spat party. Alright, so that's how you're working in our home lives. How are you working in our work lives, Spirit? Can you show me how you're working in our work lives? Two of Pentacles. Everything's balanced. A lot of people are out this weekend doing some jet skis, skiing on the water. A lot of people are at the beach. You might be walking on the pier right now. You have a beautiful pink and white striped sweater that matches your beautiful pink hair. It looks like you have, some of you may have glasses. You got it. Your work life is balanced. You're balancing out between work and enjoying the time and the money that you've spent, okay, and made. Alright, what is our surprise for today, Spirit? Can you show me our surprise for today? It looks like to me you got left out in the cold at this party. Like maybe you went to the party but you didn't feel welcome for some reason. Okay, this is the Two of Wands, making a decision between two paths. And the Death card. So whatever happened to you over the weekend where somebody was talking about you and you overheard them. And you said, I wish a bitch would. You said, I wish a bitch would. They were talking to your person about you, making jokes. You know how people will make jokes and they're saying it like I'm just kidding, but they're not freaking kidding. And you were off making you a drink, in which he should have been doing that for you, or she should have, but instead he's pouring her another drink, and you don't even want to drink anymore. You're just ready to leave. And the surprise is that this situation that happened is going to transform things, because not only that, I think he's with this other woman now, but let me clarify that. Why is the Two of Wands here? Dang. Yep, partying again, too many choices. King of Swords, yep. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yep. Three of Swords. Okay, so what came out was, first we had the Two of Wands. Somebody had to choose between two paths. And now we see y'all at the party, and you're with your girlfriends, and you're like, I'm not choosing that fool. I didn't caught that fool talking to somebody else. Or maybe you were at a party and your ex came up, and he was trying to talk to you. Or he brought somebody to the party with him, and this is the first time you saw him with somebody else. That might be what happened too. Take it as it resonates. But you were getting a lot of attention at this party, or everybody's eyes were on them, and they were, oh, baby. Everybody was looking at you, and he was like, feeling like a fool. He might have even been working at the party you attended. Okay, and so this is what transformed the situation. Because somehow you had a broken heart. And you were trying to make a decision about how to move forward from this with this Three of Pentacles. See how they're choosing between paintings? They're trying to make a decision which painting they want. Well, you were trying to decide how you were going to get over this broken heart. And you might have been at this party trying to choose you a new fellow. But there's an air sign here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The King of Swords is showing up here. Alright, so what is our role in this here? Roses are significant. You might have had a picture of y'all and somebody broke it. A very important picture got broken during your breakup. And you might be buying a new portrait to go on the wall because of that. There's probably a fight. I think y'all got in a fight. Now, the King of Pentacles. So your role is just to be the kingpin. It looks like y'all were at a party and this woman was there and everybody was all eyes on her and she knew that you were there and she was ignoring you and she might have even had somebody with her, somebody she didn't even care about. She was just there she knew you were going to be there and she came there just to rattle your cage. She knew she was rattling your cage. She knew that you hadn't really broke this off yet. You were trying to decide, do we stay together or do we go our separate ways? And she came to this party knowing that y'all hadn't made that decision yet, acting like, everything's good. He didn't, I wish a bitch would. And so now your role is just to work on your money. Do what you do best. Do your thing. Because at that party, you weren't trying to talk, but now you're trying to work. You're King of Pentacles, so you might have air in your chart and also earth in your chart. Now, I would say you probably have a lot of earth in your chart. Okay, so what's the likely outcome of this relationship, Spirit, since all this nonsense happened? The Hermit came out in reverse. What's this mean? Somebody's coming out of this Hermit mode. Clarify this Hermit in reverse. Why is the Hermit in reverse? I'm trying to get to Temperance. Because of this Ten of Cups in reverse, all this happiness that you had with this person, now it's gone because they had no respect for you. You might be a carpenter, or you might work with your hands. You might make food in a kitchen. Somebody does handcrafted wood. Somebody paints. Somebody has a beard. You might wear an apron. You might wear your hair back in a ponytail, but it's not really because you want to. It's just because it's convenient. It looks nice that way. You have a full beard and mustache. Very fit and in shape. The color green is standing out to me very strongly here. Blue is standing out to me. Green, red. Alright, so what's going to happen though? I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, there's your Queen. Y'all aren't talking. You're not together. This new start you're going to have. You're going to have a new start. You're going to invest something and start something new. But the communication is completely cut off right now because of what happened. And you're just not together. Both of you are in the upright, but you're not together. There's the King of Cups here in reverse, but I think that's another aspect of you. You probably have a boat. Probably have, somebody has gray hair, glasses, a beard. You have a boat. You might be out on your boat today. You might have some coffee. You probably have shorts with a lot of pockets. Alright, so in this picture, she's in the upright with, oh, okay, that person that she was with, she stopped talking to them completely. Like, that new beginning you thought was happening, it's not happening. She ain't even talking to this person anymore. She's right back at work again today. She might have a bandana around her head. She might have on overalls with a tank top. She probably works in a craft and makes plant medicine or essential oils or candles. She does something in a craft. She might even be a card reader. But this is your Queen of Pentacles, your ideal match. And she's back to work. That person that she was at the party with, that you thought she was going to get something started with, she's not even speaking to them anymore. She's like, next. On to the next thing, because that was just a big show that she was putting on. Or maybe they were putting it on. You know what? He might have known you were going to be there. And he might be a friend of yours who's just trying to piss you off because he knows that that's your woman and that y'all were having some problems. But she's not even talking to him anymore. Why is she not, and that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Why is this female not talking to this male anymore, Spirit? Can you tell me? Damn. Oh my goodness. Okay. Somebody got in a fight and the other one left. They just left and went home. They got in a fight and they left and went home. And she got pissed off because of this deception. She figured out what... Okay. She got mad because you were at the party and she didn't know you were going to be there. But this other fool knew you were going to be there. And somebody stole something. Somebody had to sneak out, but they snuck back in that night. They had on a purple dress, yellow hair. They looked like they were drunk. Took their shoes off, walking barefoot. Somebody had on a black dress that night, and you might have been prom queen of your school. Somebody has a jacket with a pink heart on the back and a backpack that they wear, blonde hair, platinum blonde hair. Somebody has auburn hair. Somebody has a man with black curly hair and a beard. Yeah, she left. She got mad. They got in a fight and she left because she was like, this is bullshit what you're doing. This is bullshit and it's sneaky. And you knew all you wanted from me was just to piss off my ex and to have sex with me. So she left. And now she's back at work. Not even talking to this person. Alright, so what else is going on? Because I haven't gotten to temperance yet. Can you show me what else I need to see to get to temperance? What's going to happen with these other two that are separated? Oh, man. There's a lot of stress, and the kids are even fighting and causing a hard time. Mom, there's an energy here. It feels like a mom, and she is just about ready to give up. She's got two kids that are screaming at each other, and she just feels like she can't take the stress anymore. There could have been a death in the family. And she was partying just to try and get over the pain of the loss. Or the death could have just been you leaving. That could have been the transformation. But right now, it looks like this partying and all of this partying that's going on has got to stop. And somebody's going to the strip club. Somebody's at a strip club getting a lap dance. Alright, so what's going to happen with this relationship now, Spirit? Can you show me? There's the Devil. And the Eight of Wands. So, somebody is moving, somebody's partying big time with the Devil. Can you clarify how that's going to play out? The Hangman came out in reverse. They've been thinking about how this devil is having taking a toll on them. They've been sending text messages and not getting any response. You might have yellow sheets or beige sheets on your bed. Probably wear sweatpants and a shirt like this. You've been thinking about it and trying to get a new perspective on this situation. I think there was probably a death or a major loss of some kind, and y'all have been partying, and it's just not been a good scenario. Somebody takes medicine, capsules, or tablets. Alright, so what happens when this person's been hanging? Oh, they're thinking back about how you guys used to be so much in love. You might have wicker furniture. Somebody might have a tree house and a dog and a little boy with a tire swing in the yard. You live somewhere where there's a lot of trees. Cute little dog. You might have just gotten groomed. Birds. Somebody has a lot of birds, roses in your yard. Some kind of fruit tree. But you're thinking about all the things that you guys did together and how happy you were together. And probably just partying too much. Alright, so what's going to happen next, Spirit? Because this is getting long. Somebody's dreams didn't come true. Why is the Nine of Cups in reverse? I mean, we know why, but tell me what you want to tell me. Can you tell me what you want to tell me? What's going to happen with this relationship now, Spirit? What's going to be the outcome of this relationship? Somebody's got to stop all this partying. Nothing wrong with partying unless it starts causing you a lot of problems. Okay. So somebody's going to have to talk to their friend about what happened. And you're trying to talk to your friend, but they're not paying you any attention. They're on their phone instead. So that's got you feeling some kind of way. This woman has blonde hair. You might have dark black hair. You like to read too, don't you? You got some boxes that hold things in your living room. Alright, there's going to be a wheel. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. And there's Temperance right there. Okay. So, you've been talking to your friend about this, trying to find some stability. And you've got your stability, and you're sick of your friend because she's no help at all. She doesn't even look at you when you're talking. She's on her phone while you're trying to talk to her about these problems you're having. Or maybe that's you, and somebody's trying to talk to you, but you're not trying to be serious about this. But there will be a wheel. There's going to be something that happens. Divine timing and karma. Okay, and here's what's going to happen. You're going to be patient with this. And it doesn't look like you're leaving. This could go one of two ways. You're thinking back about the good times you had with this person. And how you're raising your children together. You might have art on your refrigerator. You're a good mother, and you love your babies, and you love your husband. And typically, you would pack up and you would walk away from this, okay? This is the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that no longer serves you. But this is not a situation where you're sure that that's what you want to do. So you're trying to think about this from another perspective. That's why you're in the Hangman. And what you're going to do is you're going to realize that it's time for you to man up. That this woman needs you right now more than ever. So you're going to stop playing games. And you're going to man up and be that emperor and take care of your family. Because somebody sustained a very significant loss in their life. Okay? And then on the bottom of the deck we have the Empress in reverse, but we're going to put her upright because she's upright here. Alright, so we're at the end of the message. Spirit, can you give us a card from this deck that will help give some guidance in this situation. What guidance can you give this situation, Spirit? These are dream cards. Alright, these are dream cards. Even though your dream isn't possible right now, could you give it the chance to come true in the future? And then on the bottom of the deck, it says, trust the process. Everything is as it should be, even though it might seem that everything is going wrong. Live life with an open heart. Don't resist, but thank God. Thank each experience that guides you on your way. The road might be bumpy, but don't give up and don't lose faith. Absolutely. You are going through some tough times right now, but don't give up and don't lose faith. You're a magician. Manifest what you need out of this situation. Alright, what would one person say to the other out of this deck so they know who you're talking to? Time for anal. Zing a matter a little deeper. Oh my goodness, I've never seen that card. You are not being heard. Say that shit again louder. Never seen that card about anal. Good gracious, I reckon. Family shit getting on your nerves. Everyone could use a little fucking break. So maybe y'all need to take the boat out and go on vacation. You are giving too many fucks. Give 0. What else? Get hot and sweaty. Work out and grow old as fuck together. Get rid of some of that extra stress by working out. One more time, Spirit says, you guys just need to work through these things. There's normal shit going on here, like every relationship. Sit back and relax. Oral love is in your future. Y'all need to get each other in the bed, it sounds like. Time to talk money. Grown-ass folks take care of their money. So maybe money is also a stress in this. It looked like both of you were working though. Doing good, working. But money's always one of those things we can fight about, right? Okay, Spirit, what needs to be said out of this deck? Somebody had some devil energy going on there. It looked like they were going to strip clubs. Oh, Lord. And maybe you have this little kid and it's time to get busy with the weather. Get busy with the man and you got to do that married thing, you know? That grown-up married thing in the bedroom. Okay, second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? That one turned all the way over, y'all. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. And I definitely think with everything you've been through that's a good idea. Addiction. Addiction is affecting its relationship. This relationship. And we did see that. It could be drinking, it could be drugs, it could be money, it could be a sex addiction because of all of the naked women I saw. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So this is probably just a married couple that are fighting. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. And longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Let me shuffle again because I didn't see that in the reading. Fate. This is a destined partnership and integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? And then on the bottom of the deck, friendship. This friendship is leading to more. And I don't know what that means, only you do. So be careful of temptations outside of the relationship, because the Seven of Cups did come up. Alright, what would this person say out of this deck of cards right here? What would one of these people say? What would anybody say? I'm more affected than you know. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. And I think you were at a party with somebody else. Like y'all had a fight and something happened. I don't think those cards go with it. I'm not going to take them. There was too many of them. One card at a time, please. So the reader can read the cards. Thank you. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. I'm a better person because of you. And I just have to do something else right now. Try to understand. Anything else, Spirit? And maybe you're in separation. But some of you might be. Some of you might not. Being apart has been life-changing for me. I wish I could take back the things I said, and you've been in my dreams. And maybe we're just too different. You guys are really struggling, and I hope you can get it figured out, because it looks like you got some beautiful children here. Alright, Spirit, what would you say out of this deck? Spring. This might have happened in the spring. And there was a purge. So somebody might have left in the spring. Anything else, Spirit? The answer is yes. So if you've been asking a question about this, the answer is yes. And then summer. Maybe this summer is when y'all get back together. And then it says there was some deception about some big dreams. And you're acting like each other. You're both mirroring one another's behavior. Oh, right here. Somebody's been thinking back about the relationship. Nostalgia. And there's some inner childhood wounds that need to be dealt with. And then on the bottom of the deck is they're contemplating on how to do that. And we saw that with the Hanged Man. Okay. Now, let's put these away. These cards are pretty cool, aren't they? I like them. I like them. They're very cool cards. We'll be using those again many times, I know. They're perfect size. They're beautiful. They give us a new perspective on things. Alright. So, let's put those aside for a minute. Alright, Spirit, can you please help me with this reading from a different perspective now for anyone else who might resonate with this video in a different way? Clarify the world, please. Clarify the world, please. Can you please clarify the world? Why is the world card here? The Page of Swords came out. The Page of Swords can be a message. It can be a truth. Somebody might have sent you a text message, or you might have gotten a phone call. It can be somebody that has a hard time talking. It can also be a spy. Why is the Page of Swords here under the World card, please? Why is the page here? because of this Nine of Swords. So you may have gotten a message that was hard to hear. It could have been about a death. This card can represent a dark night of the soul. You got a message that was hard to hear. You didn't want to hear it. It was very devastating. You got a devastating message about something. Clarify this Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? You got a message from somewhere that really broke your heart. A lot of stress involved in this situation. And you might have lost your job. You may have gotten a message telling you that you lost your job. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is another page. A page of coins. There's two pages here. Page of Swords and a page of coins. Let me see. This could be about kids too, because this kid's in reverse. A troublemaking kid, and they're having problems in school. So you may have gotten a message about your child getting in trouble at school. They may not have passed their grade. You might have two children. And actually, that one's in the upright, but this one's in reverse. Can you clarify the page of coins in reverse? Why is the page of coins in reverse here? They might have had a hard time with their teacher. Their teacher seems like he might be a little bit manipulative and an asshole too. They kicked your kid out of school. Your kid can't even come back to school next year, or you either lost your job or somebody's been kicked out of school. Okay, clarify the Empress. So somebody's going to have to move forward here. They might physically be moving. Clarify the Chariot, please. Why is the Chariot here? Either your child, you have children, and it looks like there could be some custody stuff going on, and one of your children can't stay with you anymore, and you're moving for some reason. Let me see if I can figure out why. This has been very hard on you, and you're moving somewhere. You've decided that because of this situation and all the stress and anxiety and all the bullshit, that you're going to move somewhere else where you can have a commitment with somebody that will help you. Clarify this. Dang, y'all. The High Priestess came out with... You need some rest. You're going to take a break. You're going to have a break to recharge your spiritual batteries. But you are showing up as a High Priestess and a Queen of Swords, which is Libra, especially when we have Judgment here. So this is probably a Libra. And your wishes didn't come. Your dreams were shattered because of what happened over here. But you're having a creative idea, very, very creative idea, And Spirit is telling you to be patient, so you're taking a break. Clarify what's going to happen once this break is over. You're no longer going to be in this Five of Pentacles. You're getting ready to move to something different. And start a more creative job. If you lost a job, this will be a more creative job. If your children have been misplaced from you because of separation, you're moving closer to them and you have an idea of how you can get things back to good again. If you lost your job, Spirit is speaking to your mind and showing you that there's something more creative you should be doing, and you're working towards doing that. Clarify what might be going on with this Magician. This can mean many things, but somebody lost something here. This deception at work. So this is saying that this was deception. Whatever happened here, if your child was kicked out of school, it's because the asshole teacher was not being honest. If this is family members fighting you for custody of your kid, they're not being honest. There's some deception showing up here. And you have an idea of how you can set this right. And the Magician is indicating that you are going to set this right. Clarify how that's possible. Somebody's unstable. Alright? And how do you... You're going to fight. You're going to fight the bullshit lies that were told. Because you're a Magician and a High Priestess. And you know Spirit is showing you how to move forward in this. Clarify Temperance in the upper. Oh, Temperance is here, so the message is over. What else do you want to say about this, Spirit? What might be the outcome of this situation based on everything that's going on now, free will involved? What might be the outcome of this situation for whoever might resonate with this video? Alright, you're going to feel this regret and this loss. What else? There's going to be some sadness here and some regret. And then you're going to have to choose to end it with this other person. Whoever you were with before has to end. Who is this King of Cups? Now, you got to have a King of Wands. You're gonna quit messing around with this King of Cups, this person that is so loving. But you're gonna choose a King of Wands, somebody who's more passionate and more fiery, and probably more suited towards you, who is an Empress. Okay, and what else once they have this partnership together? What's gonna happen next? You're the Queen of Wands. That's going to be your perfect match. You're going to work on your money and get unconditional love. Wow. Alright, so you're the Queen of Wands, and there's going to be a tower, a moment of clarity, when you realize that you have unconditional love and hope. And that you have 9 Pentacles. You've worked hard. You're going to work hard and get reestablished in life because you're going to get rid of this person that was deceiving you, this King of Swords. And if this is a teacher, next year the teacher is going to be great and your child is going to flourish. And if it's people that had custody issues, you're going to get on your feet and you're going to have everything, including a man that is the exact same as you. This is a beautiful reading. And there's the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So maybe that's a friend of yours that's going to help you. Alrighty then, let's get, what shall we get next? Let's see how the ancient landscape wants to support us on this journey. Because this is definitely going to be a journey, isn't it? Can you give us a card from here? Inner peace and voyage. And you are definitely going on a voyage. And then on the bottom of the deck is focus. Inner peace, voyage, and focus. Let's read inner peace. Inner peace, the lily pond. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead and looking at the luminous lily pads floating gently on the water, while their translucent flowers open their petals in the heavens, to the heavens, can fill one with a sense of profound and everlasting peace. Lilies grow in many countries and have been given a wide range of meanings. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notion that out of the darkness and mud arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment and profound tranquility. The sacred landscape wants you to know inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simply simplify your life. Spend time in nature and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately with the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. Beautiful reading, beautiful reading. I love these new cards, y'all. I hope you like them too. All right, what would you say to either message out of these cards right here, Spirit? Can you tell me? What would you say to either message or both? Thank you so very much. When was the last time I danced freely? Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few short minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over you, and you will feel your soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Today's soul action. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feelings you feel being you. You are wild and loving, and express it with dance today. And then on the bottom of the deck it says, who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Today's soul action. Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. How beautiful. Maybe you're going to do something today to serve others on this beautiful Memorial Day weekend. And I am so grateful for all who served our country. And I honor them in their service. And even those we lost in our service that fought and died for our freedom and gave so selflessly so that we could have our freedom. And I pray that we always have our freedom. All right, would you like to ask a question? If you're new here, you ask a question and I try to get you an answer out of these cards. Are you ready? This is a long video today. Spirit says, don't stop. No need to worry. One more question? 2 more questions. Next question. All right, you ready? Listen to your intuition. If you believe romance, and yes. If you believe, listen to your intuition, romance, and yes. All right, now, last question. Are you ready? That's too many, y'all. your angels. Listen to your intuition. So maybe you have to ask the question differently. Let's do it one more time. Ask your question differently. Alright, you ready? Spirit says, perfect timing. No. So there's a perfect time, and Spirit's saying no, and then take action. So maybe there's something else you need to do before this can happen. Alrighty then. Trinkets, Spirit. Should we do trinkets now? What else do you want to do, Spirit? Since this is a super long message already. Alrighty then, we'll do trinkets. Trinkets, please, Spirit, for whoever might resonate with this video now and in the future. Sorry it's so long, y'all. I have the world. No. That's not a world. That's a tree of life. Tree of life. I have a crescent moon with a baby. I have a deer. A deer. I have weakness is a choice. Weakness is a choice. Sorry about that. I have Harry Potter, 9 3/4. I was trying to clean the camera lens and I flipped it over. I have a ball. Maybe you play ball. I have a holly hobby. Holly hobby. I have a music note with a skull on it. I have a huge elephant. I have this also. Look, remember, weakness is a choice. I choose strength. I have an infinity sign that says love. I have St. Christopher. I think that's St. Christopher. I don't know, Catholic. I have a butterfly. I have a shell. Maybe your name is Shell. I have a wave. I have a key. I think this says peace in Arabic, but I'm not sure. If anybody knows, can you please tell me? I have an arrow that says love. I have a crescent moon that looks like a fairy. I have a captain's wheel. Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure what this is. It's something that looks like it might have writing on it of some sort. It's a ball though. A ball for sure. I have an infinity sign. I have a bullet. They haven't been knocking these out of my hand lately. I don't know why. They used to knock them out of my hand all the time, didn't they? Some of y'all remember. I have a feather. I mean, they would fly out of there. You could tell it wasn't me doing it too. I have a rocking horse for a baby. I wish they would do that again. They used to be so strong in their presence and show you guys how real they are again. I have an elephant. They truly are real and they're with me every day. I have a hand for intuition. Oh. I have a cute little unicorn. I have another key. Maybe you need a key to something. Looks like you might be moving. I have an archway, which reminds me of the eye of a needle. It's easier for a rich man to get into heaven. It's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. I have a coin. I have 2 coins. Maybe you're into cryptocurrency. And I have a star. You're probably like me and you're into astrology. Alright, can I get rocks, please, for this reading? Thank you so much for joining me, and I love you guys. I have dream, family, freedom, blessed, joy, faith, and health. Alright, you guys, please let me know if the video resonated or if you just enjoyed it. And also check out Spiritual Sag and JVS Tarot. They are excellent, excellent card readers on YouTube. And also, don't forget about my classy hippie candle girl. She makes some amazing things. She makes all kinds of aromatherapy with essential oils. Alright, you guys, I love you so much. Be blessed, and I'll be back later with another video. Oh, and let me know how you like the Modern Love Tarot. Let me know if you like that deck. Alright, guys, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.